Good morning, I'm Bill Dance. Congratulations, you just made one of the finest investments you could possibly make. You don't believe it? Well, just wait until your next fishing trip. The video you're about to see features the revolutionary Terminator spinnerbait, and I'm here to tell you there's none finer, and shortly I'll tell you why. You know, just about any time you read an article about spinnerbaits, you see statements like, a lure for all seasons, an all-round bait, the most versatile lure in any angler's tackle box, a bass angler's one lure arsenal, the #1 bass lure, the year-round fishing lure, and so on. Now those are some mighty strong statements about an artificial bait, but believe it or not, they're true. If you doubt this, just think about it. What other lure could you possibly catch bass on during the summer, fall, winter, spring, cold water, hot water, muddy water, clear water, just under the surface to 60 feet deep or more, in, around, and over most objects? I can't think of a single one, and I think that most anglers would agree that the spinnerbait is truly a lure for year-round fishing. You got all that grass on you, hadn't you? Huh? Come here. Come here. Boy, you got it, didn't you? There we go. Okay, let me stress to you that all spinnerbaits are not created equal, and why the Terminator is one of the finest you can tie on your line. Now let me tell you why it stands out above the rest. As I said earlier, it's truly revolutionary because of the nickel titanium frame used in its construction. It also has several other high quality components which we'll discuss shortly. What is nickel titanium? So what is this nickel titanium we're talking about? Well, simply put, it's a durable, lightweight, extremely flexible alloy. It's 5 times more flexible than equal diameter stainless steel wires, and the alloy possesses shape memory. Look, shape memory means it resists deformation and always snaps back to its original shape every time. Every time. No matter how much you abuse it, it'll always snap back and still runs true, cast after cast after cast. If that's not revolutionary, what is? The low modulus properties of nickel titanium makes the thin diameter wire frames far more flexible than stainless steel wire. This interprets to more vibration, but it's also 10 times tougher than stainless steel wire. Because it's more forgiving and flexible, you can expect much better hook sets when fish bite it. Now another great feature about the Terminator is the head design. The belly of the head is slightly wider than the top, which enables the bait to roll around and over cover instead of turning over on its side and becoming snagged. Now let me tell you about some other high quality components of the Terminator. The head is a bait fish-like design that provides a super naturalistic look that also adds more flash to that already created by the bait's unique blades. These bevel-edged blades create incredible flash and reflect a fishtail look that enhances its naturalistic appearance in the water. Now these are attached to a quality sample ball bearing swivel. And another key component is the wide gap round bend hook, which is extremely sharp. Now here's something I really like, the quick skirt. It allows you to change the color of your lure quickly and easily. Now they're made of high quality silicone so they stay soft and lifelike, unlike ordinary rubber band skirts that rotate, break, fall apart, or slip and get out of shape. Get out of there. Butterball there. Come here. Oh, stomach on that little fish. Pretty colored. Yep, there's no doubt about it. Terminator titanium spinnerbaits are the finest I've ever fished. Oh, almost forgot. Something else you'll like is the new silicone quick skirt. These silicone strands are covered with flashy chrome plating that has a reflective, non-uniform fish scale pattern. Like I've said so many times, flash and vibration are two of the most important features of a spinnerbait. But until now, the only thing that really created flash was the blades. Now, when extra flash is needed, it's built in with a flashy head and reflective silicone skirt. This combination, let me tell you, is difficult to beat. Oh. Come up here. Come on. Potted. You know, there are many different techniques to use when fishing these versatile lures. So during the next few minutes, I'd like to discuss several that I find most productive, along with when to use single, double, and willow leaf models. Okay, there are two basic types of spinnerbaits, both available in a variety of sizes, ranging from 1/8 of an ounce to almost an ounce. There's a single blade model and also double blades, sometimes called the tandem, in both the rounded and the willow leaf blade models. All of these have their place, but in my opinion, the single bladed model is the most versatile, simply because you can wake it just under the surface, you can slow roll it at different depth levels, you can free fall it, bottom bounce, or yo-yo it. It creates more vibration, and it's ideal in colder water or when bass are fairly inactive, simply because of its versatility. It can be fished extremely slow, is effective in clear water, but also during low light conditions, such as in muddy water or at night. I can think of many times when bass were deep, say 15 to 30 feet, when bottom bouncing a single spin made all the difference. Here's an example of just such a day. Oh, now I'm on the bottom. There's fish. Woohoo. Get up. That's a pretty shaped little old fish. Yes, it is. Got a mouthful of leeches too. But I'm gonna help you out right there. I'm gonna get rid of that stupid leech. Makes you roofy your mouth. Look at that thing. Can't get it off me now. Got one more. There we go. Woo, what a day. I can also recall a time when the water looked like a chocolate Yahoo soda, when the vibration of a single blade really paid off. Take a look. There he is. Whoa. Good muddy water, buddy. He swallowed that bait. I mean, he swallowed it. See that red on that tail right there? A lot of people think that a female gets that red right there from fanning the bed. That's not true. What causes that red right there and that wear on that tail is through the winter months on into early spring, this fish is full of roe and just dragging close to the bottom, fanning as she moves across the bottom. It's a nice fish though. And here's another time when vibration is very important, at night. There we go. Oh, that's a good one right there, my. Whoa, boy, come on back here. Oh, that's a good one right there. Whoa, it's a nice smallmouth. He just doesn't want to quit, does he? That has really got some strength. Look at that pretty fish right there. Come on, you through? Look at that fish. Nice. Yes. Give you an idea just how big he is. Look at that reel in relation to him. That's a good fish. See ya. Now, I've been talking a lot about how good the single blade is. So don't get the impression that the double blade isn't, because it is. In clear to slightly stained shallow water, when you need a lot of flash, the double bladed model is the way to go. Look how effective this was for me last fall. There's a fish right behind it. I got it. Good. Ooh, yeah. Nice. Big old gut. Like I said, one big benefit to two-bladed baits is the flash. But these also track better and are considerably more weedless. Want to know why? Okay, say you're using a single blade, fishing heavy cover, and you bump the blade against something. The bait has a tendency to roll over. However, with two blades, you rarely bump both blades at the same time, so the lure remains balanced and more weedless. Yep, I've had some pretty exciting times fishing with a double-bladed model, around cover areas especially. Check out a scene from this trip. There he is. Good dude. Boy, it's great. He was up under the house, my boy. I'll tell you what it is. They're laying there in that shade. You get that bait out there on the sunny side and there's nothing. Let me share something else with you. This large Oklahoma blade looks similar to a turtle shell. And the flash it produces, let me tell you, it'll penetrate almost any water clarity. Also, the attractive high-frequency sound it emits puts it in a class of its own. This high-frequency sound is due to the fact that it revolves close to the bait shaft. But at the same time, the smaller front blade revolves faster, producing a low-frequency sound. This gives the lure two different vibrations, which I said puts it in a class all by itself. Single blades, double blades, and willow blades all have their place. Different colors and sizes also have their place. And this is why it's so doggone important to have a good selection, because you never know when you need to change to different models. What worked yesterday may not work today. You got to experiment until you find what works best. If you have doubt about what to use, count on it. The fish will usually tell you. When it comes to size selections, most bass fishermen make their choices based on knowing that bass can become very selective in their feeding habits. And I've seen many times, for instance, when you have to downsize your offering to trigger a strike. Now, for those finicky times when this happens, it's best to switch to the same type lure, but smaller. The ability of being able to present a smaller bait that has the same appeal as a larger bait, let me tell you, it's definitely helped me catch more fish. Like this day when shad minnows were right up against the bank. Good night. Whoa, buddy. Look at that pole. Woo. You're not a strong fish. Get him down in there. Come on back. You get yourself. Oh, that's nice. Yes. Okay. See ya. All righty, tell you what. Let's look at this old fella right here. It's called a willow leaf, and it's very popular. Its blades are long and thin, and they spin extremely fast. This type of spinnerbait creates minimal lift, very little vibration, and water resistance, but it works extremely well on a deep retrieve. Willow blade models are among the easiest baits to fish down deep. Tell you what, take a look at this video clip. Whoa. Oh, he got me hung up. Oh, come on first. I got him on, but he's got me hung. He's in something. There he comes. Whoa, buddy. Ooh-wee. This is a good one. Oh, I mean, he is fine. Oh. Ooh, look here. Big hog. Oh, man. Look at that. Wow. You liked that thing, didn't you? Buddy, that is a good one. Woo-wee. He put my whole fist in his mouth. Man. All right, big boy. There we go. Woo, what a bass. Now, I don't want you to think that willow leaf models won't work when fishing shallow, because they will. Normally, they produce best when bass are fairly aggressive during the warmer water months. Earlier, I mentioned that bass can become very selective in their feeding habits, and I can remember many times when a spinnerbait fished deep would outshine just about anything you could use. It's a type of lure that will trigger reaction strikes from bass that may ignore slow-moving lures, like plastic worms, lizards, or jig and pork combinations. Spinnerbaits have a wider zone of attraction because of the action, flash, and vibration they produce. Now, some of the reasons for this are: spinnerbaits can be fished faster, covering more water quicker. Spinnerbaits draw bass into striking from a greater distance. Spinnerbaits represent a bait fish better than most other rigs. Spinnerbaits can be fished in a wider range of water clarities and water temperatures. Spinnerbaits can be fished effectively on the bottom or up several feet or more off of the bottom. Spinnerbaits are effective all seasons of the year. Spinnerbaits produce well with a wide range of presentations: buzzing them, waking them, slow rolling them, free falling them, or bottom bouncing. Pretty versatile, wouldn't you say? In closing, let me leave you with this. Fishing is a sport with so many unpredictable situations. I guess when you think about it, it's really supposed to be that way, especially when you're competing against another living creature, one that's so finicky and lives in a completely different environment. But if you're willing to experiment, learn all you can about fishing these all-purpose lures, and you have the desire and the determination to pursue these unpredictable creatures that live down below, you'll be quick to agree with me that spinners are winners, especially if they're Terminators. Thanks so much for purchasing our kit, and until next time, do me a big favor. Catch one for me. See ya.